Hello students of class 8, we have almost come to the end of the chapter and we found that just to make fun, both Nerissa and Portia, they engage themselves in a mock quarrel with their husbands, and their husbands are at their wits end trying to convince how to convince their wives that they have not given it to any woman but to the lawyer and the lawyer's clerk. No, by my honor, no woman had it, but a civil doctor means a lawyer, who refused 3,000 ducats of me and begged the ring, which when I denied him, he went displeased away. So Bassanio now said that no, it was the lawyer, it was no woman, okay, and we wanted to give him that 3,000 ducats, but he wanted only the ring. What could I do, sweet Portia? I was so beset with shame for my seeming ingratitude that I was forced to send the ring after him. Pardon me, good lady. Had you been there, I think you would have begged the ring of me to give it to the worthy doctor. So, Bassanio said that, sorry, I couldn't deny him because that would be very ungrateful for the favor he had done to me by saving my dear friend. So if you would have been there, you would have also have done the same thing, or you would have also asked me to take off my ring and give it to that lawyer. Ah, said Antonio, I am the unhappy cause of this quarrel. Now, Antonio said that, I am responsible for all these quarrels. Portia bid Antonio not to grieve at that, for that he was welcome notwithstanding. And then Antonio said, so Portia then told Antonio that, Antonio, please don't feel sad for all this thing. You are most welcome to our house. And then, Antonio said, I once did lend my body for Bassanio's sake, and but for him to whom your husband gave the ring, I should have now been dead. I dare be bound again, my soul upon the forfeit. Your Lord will never more break his faith with you. So, what Antonio is trying to say is that I lend my body for Bassanio's sake. That is, once I signed the bond for Bassanio, and I knew that while signing the bond that my life was in danger. But the ring has been given to that person who has saved my life. If that person was not there, by now I would have been dead. So, what I can means, I dare be bound again, my soul upon that forfeit. That is, I am really indebted to that person, and but I can make you give you the assurance that henceforth Bassanio will never make a promise that he has made to you. Then you shall be his charity. So now Portia said that okay, then you shall be the you shall ensure that Bassanio never breaks the promise, and he always keeps to his promise. Said Portia, give him this ring and bid him keep it better than the other. So Portia then took up the ring and said, okay, then give this ring to your friend and ask him to keep it and never to give it away to anybody else. When Bassanio looked at the ring, he was strangely surprised to find it was the same he gave away. So when Bassanio looked at the ring, he said, oh God, it's the same ring that I have given away. And then Portia told him how she was the young counselor. Then Portia revealed the truth, that how she decided to go and fight for Antonio, and how she disguised herself. Everything, she told the whole story. And Nerissa was a clerk. and she also took Nerissa to be her clerk. And Bassanio found, to his unspeakable wonder and delight, that it was by the courage and noble courage and wisdom of his wife that Antonio's life was saved. And now, Bassanio was beyond words, because then he realized that it was the courage, the bravery and the wisdom of his dear wife, which had actually saved his dear friend Antonio's life. So, he was full of gratitude and, admiration, respect, everything, everything was very overwhelming in him, when he came to know the truth. And Portia again welcomed Antonio. So then, now that everything was revealed and all fights were settled, now Portia once again told Antonio, Antonio, you are most welcome to my house. And gave him letters, which by chance had fallen into her hands, which contained an account of Antonio's ships. So, and then, what Portia did was, Portia gave Antonio some letters, which accidentally, means by chance, it had, it had come to her hands, and it contained the news about Antonio's ships. An account of Antonio's ships that were supposed lost. So remember, Antonio's ships were lost, and that is the reason, why this whole thing, that trial and everything took place. So an account of Antonio's ships that were supposed lost being safely arrived at harbor. So Antonio's ships had all returned safely to the harbor. So the tragical beginnings of this rich merchant's story were all forgotten in an unexpected good fortune which ensued. So, the tragedy was overcome, and everything once again, everything turned out very positive. And there was leisure to laugh at the comical adventure of the rings and the husbands that did not know their own wives. So it was very funny that even the husbands could not recognize their wives when they were disguised. Gratiano merrily swearing in a sort of rhyming speech. While he lived, he would fear no other thing so sore as keeping safe Nerissa's ring. So Gratiano said that I will fear nothing else than, to ever part with Nerissa's ring. So on this happy note, the story ends. Hope you have understood the whole story. Thank you.